Hello, Senior Stoner fans. It's the real Senior Stoner back at you with your Dr. Dabber Boost EVO, Dab of the Day, bringing back an old friend. Hello, everybody. As always, if you enjoyed today's video, please subscribe, join the Senior Stoner family, send a like our way, and I respond to all comments. Let's get started with today's topic. Today is Tuesday. How do we create a strong, positive self-image? Well, it's not easy. There's work. Let's discuss. First thing I think we need to do is stop criticizing ourselves. That's right. No goodwill is going to come out of you beating yourself up for mistakes committed by you. After all, we're human, and we're programmed to commit errors from now and then. It's how it's going to be. So criticizing ourselves isn't going to help anybody. It's only going to make us feel less confident and maybe look negative on the outside. You see, after all, there are experiences that make up a person's self-image. And if you're holding these experiences in negative light, then how can you expect to get a positive result out of them? So, we need to learn to forgive ourselves. This could be the best thing we learn to do. When we look in the mirror, we need to smile. The gift of a smile can do wonders for self-image. It will not only make us feel more confident in ourselves, but possibly make us work harder toward our goals also. And you know what? It won't hurt on the outside. Who doesn't like looking at a smiling person? Now, the smile will portray a good image in other people's eyes, but also in your own eyes. How hard is it to smile? Even a slight smile can do wonders. It's a wonderful gift. Now, I think before bed, I was always taught that before you go to sleep, you remember a lot. You can learn a lot right before you go to bed. So there are likable things in all of us. You and we need to sit with ourselves in bed before we go to sleep and list ourselves the things that are good about ourselves. There's nothing worse than not realizing your self-worth. So, whether it's with a pen or a paper, whether it's like counting sheep on the wall, doesn't matter. Thinking about these things is going to give you that boost of confidence. That's right. And I bet all of us can find 10 things about ourselves that we like. Maybe you like the length of your eyelashes. Maybe you like the way you cut your fingernails. It doesn't matter. It's not really the important thing here what it is, but it's important how it makes you feel. If you feel good, the mission has been accomplished. Maybe what's good for the outside is good for the inside of the body. Maybe we should sleep better. Find ways to sleep better because nobody likes to be around a cranky or sleep-frustrated person. I personally have found ways recently to stay in bed longer, and I think it's helping me. So I'm going to throw that out to the crowd. Dress for success. My God, it's an age-old comment in sales, in business, in school. Dress for success. I'm not going to say that. I'm going to say wear flattering clothes. That's right. Now, think of it. I'm sitting in front of you, and I decide to wear a burlap sack with a hole in the top for my head and 2 holes on the sides for the arms. That's like a nightgown. And I come walking out of my house in that. And on the other block, the house across from me, the person walks out of the street with nice jeans and a t-shirt. He's not in a tuxedo. He's not in a 3-piece suit. He's not in, if he was a woman, evening gown. He's in clothes that fit, period. So this is all about personal mastery. We all want to be comfortable. We just want to look good while we're being comfortable. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong when you're picking out the clothes that fit the best If there are three of them and you only want to buy one, buy the one that looks the best. There's nothing wrong with that. Flattering clothes can only help us, okay? Now, you're not going to see it today, but recently I got myself a short haircut. Why? Well, I didn't want to go to that long-haired look again. I wanted to have it a little tighter. Ladies, you know what I'm talking about. And guys, I'm sure you do too. Getting a haircut sometimes makes you feel good. And you know what you got to do? You got to do what you like to do. Whatever your interests are, all your life, you've done things that others have wanted you to do. For once, do things that you have wanted to do. Be the person that you have always dreamed of becoming. There's no better time for becoming that. Look, we're changing ourselves inside out. What better time to go on this change trip of ours? This is the time to make the experiences a little different. This is the time for us to have fun, for us to do things no matter how hard they seem to be, if they cause us confidence, increased confidence, and a positive time. I also think it's important for us to be in touch with who we are in order to have the strong, positive self-image. You got to own it. So, somehow, whether it's written, spoken, whatever you want to do, I'm going to suggest you put a list of your bad and your good. Maybe a Ben Franklin T-square. Positives and negatives. And just start popping them off, okay? We all have something good, and we all have something bad in ourselves. Nobody's perfect, but you know what? Recognizing them, wow, we'll feel confident in ourselves because we'll know ourselves better. It'll help us recognize our true worth to ourselves. And you know what? The bad things you write down that you don't like, you have an opportunity to recognize and change them. There'll be incredible newfound confidence just by finding the things you like about yourself. Because if you can't reinforce, I like you, meaning you, in the mirror, you know what? It's going to be more difficult. So you have to just let loose. You have to have fun. Somehow, because you only get one life to live. You've got to have the ability in your mind to say to your body, now is the time. Go crazy and do what you want to do. That's right. Get the bucket list out. It's exactly what needs to happen. Now, to some of us, these steps might seem trivial. Might seem like it's a lot of work for very little result. However, when you get down to it, there's not a lot of work. Trust me. And when you get down to it, if you're persistent at what you're doing, you are going to come out of it stronger, this exercise, with a more positive self-image. This is what it's all about. You can deliver it. We have the opportunity to do it for ourselves. It's exciting. I have the goose pimples because it's that exciting. Because we can improve the way we feel about ourselves. Ourselves. We don't need help doing it, really. Wow. So, if you enjoyed this video, if you're going to try to improve how you feel about yourself, your self-image, hit that subscribe button. Join the Senior Stoner family. You know what else? Send a like my way, please. And I do reply to those lovely comments. We're going to have some Cali Stripes Diamonds with our EVO Boost, Dr. Dabber, dab of the day. Here we go. 1 sec. Here we go. Now, you remember, this thing doesn't hit like a champ. It hits like a cinder block hitting you in the face. So, all of you who are thinking about the EVO Boost, be very careful. It's actually too strong for me to use on a regular basis. Cheers, everybody. Incredible. Excuse me. Wow. Let's go out there, everybody, today, and let's all do our best to improve our self-image. Cheers and have a great day.